Alright, start of the race is on the way. It is pure mayhem out there. So many karts, everybody's passing like every lap. It's pretty loud. Trying to do the best I can, but you know, we're doing well. We got off to a little rocky start, but now we're in a groove and we're starting moving forward. I feel it. Hey, watch it. How much fuel we have? We got high fuel. Under half a fuel on the outside. Add fuel for me, please. How much time we have? How much time do we have left? We're at 3. We're at 3.
Dici quanto? Tá? Ah, não, vai, sobe, sobe.
Alright. All good. Where's the fuel? Where's the fuel cap?
The fuel cap?
Yeah. Oh, here it is. Oh, we lost a pin bolt for here. Alright, put it down.
Down.
On the ground. Get in. Get in. Get in. Give it gas. Get up. Oh, God. need fuel all the way to the top.
Gas cap right here. Got it. Watch out for that.
Ain't gonna happen. How the brakes?
He said they're okay, leave them. They're hot as hell. You see it? Yeah, keep going.
Are they dragging for any reason?
Keep going, keep going. Brakes on, good. They're better now? I see. Keep going. Be careful with funny brakes though.
I still need weight.
More.
Huh?
What else?
Weight under the seat. Another weight on the seat or something. Oh, fucking Christ.
Drop it while we can. Yep. That fuel tank. Keep going. There's that one back there.
I know. I see it.
Okay. I'll take you up there. What was Fernando's thing?
You have to do the same thing too.
He was flying.
On this one. Excuse me.
Got it. Copy that.
Where's my other fucking bottle? We gotta do it on this one too. Same thing with the one on top.
What else?
Oh my god. Let me see if I can get this one. Do this one on top. I knew it was gonna be the longest fucking stop.
Look at the chain.
Yeah, we're good. This shifted. Alright, I need a 5. I'm not sure if it shifted inward or outward.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, 2 hours down, 10 hours to go. It is midnight. We've been racing for exactly 2 hours.
That's fine, now we got it tight.
Close one out there.
Yeah. Which one?
All the cars are running great.
It's a 5 and 13.
Absolutely fantastic. Track is getting close to like a minute. The drivers are ready to start the end of the track. They'll be hitting really well. Cars are ready to go.
The other one look good?
Orlando Karting is 12-hour annual race is on fire. 2 hours down, only 10 hours to go. And you handle it.
Alright, put the cart down.
Let's go!
Ah! Alright guys, welcome back. Little update. It's halfway through the, not halfway. We're not halfway yet. We're about 4.5 hours into it. We're running well. We're running third now. We had a little mishap at the very beginning of the race, but we've stayed clean, collected it all back up, threw down some good lap times, taking care of our equipment. It is a long race. Everything is performing perfectly, thank God. After my stint, we'll do the oil change. What's killing us is putting the weight on and off the cart. That's what's killed us. So we have a plan to dump all the weight now, and then when our long pit stop comes up, we put all the weight back on, and none of our heavy drivers go back out. Only the light kids. There's 3 of them that's going to need weight. So yeah, and then we're going to run out the back door. It's a fun race. You know, too bad for the TB guys. They have been the fastest out there on speed, but just luck's not on their side. We've had luck, decent speed, actually really good speed. And then we're trying to work on strategy when we're going to use our tires. So hope you hear me well, hope it goes well. Let's see.
All right, here we go, and it's my stint. Finally my time to get in the cart, and oh my God, the brakes are twitchy. They were saying the brakes were twitchy, but some of the drivers actually liked it to have the brakes that sensitive. I got in there, and it's nothing like the MGM. I just dabbed the brake, and the rear end wanted to come around. First impressions, cart's really quick. After like 5,200 RPMs, this thing starts really picking up. Coming out of the hole, it is kind of sluggish. That could have been done to gearing to an extent, but racing, it was passing like every lap. So many carts out there. You did not go one lap without passing at least 6 or 7 rental carts. So nobody really got a clean lap. The lap that times that came down, a lot of it, we were running slower than what we usually do in a 206, but that's due to mostly gearing and traffic. The way they geared it is we did not touch the limiter. Andre geared it in a way that the motor was going to make it the whole 12 hours. In the 206, you can eat the limiter for 24 hours straight. In the Tillotson, he just made sure he geared it correctly. But the issue was people were burning up clutches left and right. So maybe a happy medium, happy balance. Next time, maybe a 1556 gear. Give us a little bit more pull out of the hole for it to not burn up the clutches. We did not burn up with the clutch because I made it almost like a direct drive. My engagement was 2,600 RPMs, while other people were letting them slip at 3,600, and that was just way too low for the way it was geared. But it was great fun. Like every freaking lap it was passing, and then you had to make the pass. There were some really good drivers out there that usually races 206 that were in the rental carts. There's some experienced rental cart runners. There's experienced car drivers out there on the rental carts. And then there's some unexperienced mixture of classes. So you have a mixture of a whole bunch of different rental cart people. And then on top of that, you had a mixture of the new Tony Kart rental cars that he got and the old Tony Kart rental carts he had. So it was overall great fun. Very clean. 0 red flags. 0 major accidents. That is impressive to have over 60 carts on track at one time, and to have that little type of accident and that little damage was amazing. Even us, we stayed extremely clean throughout most of the race. We had one little hiccup at the very beginning. We lost a little bit of time on adding all the weight. We made it almost an 8-minute stop on that, so we lost about 4 minutes in the pits. And then taking the gearing off, the weight off as well, we lost some time. So weight was a big thing for us. And then my black flag. The black flag, I don't know why I got one. That cost us an extra lap of the race, which probably I feel like I threw away the win. But overall, great event. Loved it. Kart handled perfectly. It was, on the rails. TB set fast lap 1 and 2. We had quick lap of the race. The second TB had second fastest lap of the race. So the kart at this track is a monster. With this engine package, it is great as well. Definitely had a blast. It got hairy at some points. Definitely you know, having to battle it out. And if you really didn't carry the gear through some of the corners, it would really bog you down, and you would get, like right here, I couldn't really get a good drive out of 4 to make the move out of into 5, so I had to wait an extra second. And those little seconds cost, because you could make up a lot of time through traffic, or you can lose a lot of time through traffic. It was a gamble. And then you have times that traffic was clear and times that traffic weren't clear. So like right here, we're balled up, neck and neck. Traffic is insane. This is where it gets hairy, and this is where I get my black flag. Right here, I cut back across, the inside cart spins out, and they say I took him out. As you can clearly see, he took himself out, and the guy next to him. That's it. But, hell, you can't let a bunch of guys that usually race 206 that's never gotten a Tillotson win the Tillotson race. That would just look really bad. All right, that's my last comment. I don't want to talk too much shit. But, I mean, overall, the racing was just really, really good. The tires. Okay, let me tell you, you could have done this race because it was at night. Temperatures were cool. You could have done the race in one set of MG Reds. You might have had an extra, maybe make a long pit stop so we can flip the tires, but one set of tires would have made the race just fine. And then, so we had 2 sets of tires, so we were just trying to gauge of when to do it. We actually went an hour before the team we were racing for a lead to switch tires, which we gained a lot of lap times because, of course, fresh tires, we picked up nearly 2.5 seconds per lap. But tire life, once we took the tires off, they looked really, really good. Left rear was the only one that looked bad. Is because we were running in the track clockwise, and that just meant a whole bunch of right-hand turns, forcing that outside left tire to take a beating. So that's the only thing that it came down to. At this whole time, I'm getting black flagged. I didn't even know I was getting black flagged. I saw Josh out there waving it, but the board on the number was 229, and our cart is 292, and there's multiple carts out there with multiple numbers. So I did not know if it was, the black flag was for me or for somebody else. And then finally, they have now this new light system. As you can see, there's green that goes to yellow. They put it up there on top, 292 black flag, and I said, okay, it is for me. I did ignore it for a couple laps due to the fact that I don't know why I was getting called black flag then. And on top of that, I mean, the number on the boards were wrong. I was trying to ask why I was getting black flag. They said I took a card out. As you can see in the video, I did not take the card out. This was a minute that we should never lost. They did their best officiating, but they missed a whole bunch at the same time. Overall, it was a great event, but what can we say? Human error and tempers are high at this point. So when I left the pits after getting my black flag, I was like, screw it, I'll give them a reason to give me a real black flag. So aggression level went through the roof. My lap times dropped. I was averaging 106s at this point to 107s, low to mid 106s to low to 107s. And since everything went out the window, I decided to start driving the cart 10 times harder and drop the lap times to the 105s. Got down to a low 105, almost in the 104s through lap traffic because I was taking much more risk. I was moving carts out of the way, gently massaging them out of the way, or letting them know that a much faster vehicle was behind them. Right here, there's another one in a Tillotson class. Like I said, if you can navigate traffic really quickly, you can make up a lot of time against one another in class. So a lot of it was how quickly you can navigate traffic, not how fast you can do one lap. But my goal now was basically navigate traffic super fast, get through the crowd. I know I only had like 10 minutes left in my stint, but I needed to get by them today. I backed out of it there. It was forcing us a little bit too much, but then from here on out, it was basically make a pass, drive it out to a line. If they're still on the outside, tough luck for them. And then I was just going over curbs a little bit more just to make sure I got plenty of space and stayed away from them. Maybe pushed them down the straightaway to get a couple passes done. So, yeah, after that flag, it was basically gloves were off. I saw a little bit of red. It could have been the tint on my visor. Like I tell everybody, I don't know why I was seeing red, but when red comes, it's best to get out of my way. But overall, the event was super fun. It is, I wouldn't say it is constant passing, but I would not recommend any more karts than this. This was the most amount of karts on track that it could be like, okay. I mean, a little bit less would have been better, but screw it. All this time, all these karts, the amount of passing, it was great. The way that he geared it, it was meant to last, so it was really good. So, had a blast, had a fun time. My stint was over. Let the other guys get in, pick up the pace, and then from there on out, we ran really, really well. Ended up P2 in the race, so super happy about that.
All right, we're down to about 3 hours. We have 2 pit stops to go. The race for the lead is real close. Still a lot of time left in the race. We're down to our last 2 pit stops. We have all the drivers are real fast that's left. We have João Barbosa in the cart now. If you guys don't know him, he's a really good race car driver. He's doing an amazing job out there. And then we have Noah going in next and Alex finishing out. We are neck and neck with Macon's team and Robert's team. They still have to do a 10-minute stop, and we have 2 stops ahead of them. So when everything shakes out, we're actually on the same lap. That's how close this race is. It may come down to a last lap pass after 12 hours. Now I'm going to come back and say we fucked it up, broke the car, and everything went to hell. We'll see. I'm having fun, that's for sure. I did my stint. I'll give a review afterwards. It was fun. Motor has great power once it gets up into the revs. So like 5,200, 5,500, then it starts to pull hard. Coming out of the hole, it's kind of weak. So, good engine package. It's not bad. If you want to move up, go ahead. Myself, you have to wait till the next video to find out. Well, Gabe showed up.
Yeah.
About time.
At the best time.
Only 6-month hiatus.
Hiatus?
Hiatus.
No, not hiatus, hiatus.
Whatever. All right. Gabe showed up.
Yep.
Super rare.
That's not rare.
I'm back, baby.
That's not
Shut
rare.
up.
I'm back.
It's not
You guys
rare.
will see him at SSKC. That's a showed up.
Yeah.
Even more rare.
Even more rare. Right?
Yeah, it's a gift. Consider this a gift, your
yeah.
Christmas gift.
That's it.
That's all you get.
Budget cuts, baby.
Yeah,
Budget cuts.
I know, man. The
Budget
economy's
cut.
rough.
We're back into racing.
All right, so 12 hours in the books. Kart did an amazing job. I'm shocked that the engine mate did an amazing job. To be honest,
Right about the brake pads.
Fernando's right about the brake pads.
For once.
For once.
For once I was right.
It did 12 hours. It performed the way it should have. Andre did a really good job gearing for the 12 hours. He did not let the motor really eat. So he geared it right to make it last the whole time. Towards the end, the clutch was giving out. We put our best driver in, which was not me, shockingly.
Usually.
It was okay, he's half naked, I'm not gonna show that. Barbosa, not suitable for children.
Indisposed.
Let me tell you, when I click not suitable for children, don't comment and say, hey,
Yeah.
you know you cussed. No shit.
Especially on the podcast.
Right.
Like we cuss and we're like, it's not for children.
It's not for children.
It's not for children.
Okay, now that he has pants back on, we put our best driver in at the end, which I let him be the best driver this time. Alex did an amazing job. Just screwed up towards the end, but not a big deal. We're not going to talk about that.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Mike did an amazing job. Bill did an awesome job. What else? I did an awesome job. To be honest, I feel like I lost the race.
He put you over.
I did.
He did.
the black flag, probably that cost us the race. Which there's no black flag, so Andre cost us the race. All right, guys. In the end, don't forget, like, subscribe, share, and Alzheimer's. Check it out. Donate. It's for a good cause. Thanks for Drive Your Line. God, I hope I said that right. For the motor, Mike Smoker for the motor, and then I'll let you guys know a little secret. We ran skip tooth, 55 gear. Made it the whole damn way. Not a big deal. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. Catch you guys on track.